Salutations, my name is Drunker, and today we are back with another episode of another Eidos of Dragon Vaynar. So far, this week has been a bit dead, but apparently we already know why it's kind of a dead patch right now. It's because the main story is coming up. And I'm very excited. I am still thinking whether I should film the main story without going through the other chapters, but you know what? We're gonna start with I'm just gonna film whenever it's around. Who knows? If not, then we'll just do chapter 3 Verdansia, because you know it's at least one step closer to chapter 8. We are going to be reading The Demon's Partner, and thanks to 67% of you, we decided to choose this event. So, now I'm just gonna say one thing. Look at the title, The Demon's Partner. It may seem simple, but in all honesty, like, doesn't that intrigue a sense of mystery? Like, who's this demon and who's this partner of his? Well, obviously this is Eidos, so obviously I know it's gonna be a he. But yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, apparently Zakharov is involved, and I'm not exactly sure. I think at least so far, Zakharov has not appeared much in my playthrough. So he's gonna. Oh wait, no, he did. He appeared in Honey Trap Brigade. Golly, but yeah. So anyways, we will proceed to The Demon's Partner, and thanks to 67% of you, this is happening. So, now, a bit of a context about this event. You have to read chapter 5 and 6. Right, so you have to read those two chapters in order to understand the context of this chapter. So yeah. Anyway, this is an event that I actually read the first time I played Eidos. I just was curious. Jalam and Zakharov used to be one of my favorite couples, and I wanted to read this event. So yeah, you've also may have noticed in the Drunker Codex that there are already ratings there. There's a new tab called Story Reviews, and you've probably seen the Demon's Partner rating, and you're probably kind of shocked. But again, it's just initial. That was like a year ago, but it could change now. Now that I have a bit more experience with this game. So yeah. So we actually have 12 stories total, which is actually a lot shorter than most stories we have read so far, even with Winter Date and Kyokugen Ryu. Oddly short, but yeah. So, we're gonna be proceeding to A Time of Tribulation. This is the first story. So let us see what this means apparently. I'm not sure, but yeah. The Demon's Partner. Everything now fall into place in the magical den sauna. And that's booties I've seen. Golly. Alright, so this particular event, I actually haven't finished reading through the entire event. I only saw a bit I only saw the ending and like parts of the building stuff, so yeah. But I completely forgot about everything about this event, so yeah. So we are starting in the King's Palace. That really just called the King's Palace. I swore there was another name for that, but yeah. We have Solvay and Zakharov. So yeah. First of all, allow me to say Happy New Year to all attending our first session of Parliament this year. Hey, over here. Looky. This cute little letter addressed to my boys Zakharov and Jalam had just arrived. This is Yamato origami. I learned about this from one of our exchange students. It appears that some form of magic has been cast onto this. Oh, Mr. Oh, Mr. Hybe here would love to learn how to make that too, so how do you? A token of peace from a lesser island nation, no doubt. Discard it. Father Solve, I don't believe this needs to have any curses removed from it, but may I ask your opinion on the matter? Ah, certainly. There certainly is not a powerful force behind this. Perhaps this is meant to communicate some thought. Solve responds as he promptly unfolds each bit of the correspondence sent to them via an origami paper balloon from Yamato. Each folded piece of paper appears to have the sender's thoughts inscripted in them via magic. It's Ugat. Aha! If it isn't the Anubis god Jalam and King Zakarov. I am Jinosuke, the Shogun of Yamato. I'm friends with Dragon King Bal and Kun. Anyway, that makes you guys and Amberdon the gayest of pals with us Yamato Bito. I have no doubt we can become the most intimate of friends. What an introduction to this event. Golly. There's been this boom in intimacy going around us of late, huh? That's all being said. Whenever you find a time, head on over to Yamato. Let's allow bygones to be bygones and get into a deep, intimate relationship. With our nethers too, no less. Yamato's famous for its men having a blast among themselves. Jinosuke, that's pretty much happens everywhere. Have you? That happens everywhere. Have you been sheltered for so long? Oh dear, I should have tried examining its contents before unsealing it. Ah, this Jinosuke fella sounds like the innocent kind of boy old Mr. Hybe here enjoys the most. Why don't you invite him over to my place? I'd love to change it to my liking by making a mess out of his mind from the inside. It lacks the proper attention one would expect of a correspondence of this nature. Proper diplomacy cannot possibly be had with this. What? Nonetheless, intelligent work carried by their ninjas quite vexing. I say we interpret this as a declaration of war on the grounds that this is too insulting not to be taken as a reason to go to war. Lord, within ye have mercy, Jalam, we do not need this, okay? Seriously, we don't need this. Are you suggesting that we actually go to have fun? We keep getting underestimated. Is there not any more mochi? Yabshaka, give me that! That's mine! It would seem as though Sebek and Yabshaka are fighting over Kagami mochi and sweet bean pastries, which were similarly gifted to them by Yamato. Wait a second, those are my pastries. I must taste them to ensure that they aren't poisoned. Cock-a-doodle-doo. This is divine! I must savor these with some tea. Do you wish to be murdered? Even as one of the Trinity yourself, I ask that you refrain from bringing food into a session of parliament. Tuh. A boom in intimacy. What a load of nonsense. They're simply to be sheeps under my control. Anyway, let's continue with the topics at hand, shall we? Starting with diplomatic matters. Domestic demand for cursed devices and relics has received a major blow due to hostile exports from Sepia, as we have discussed before. Sepia itself, though, necessitated the development of advanced technology to allow for the mass production of such items to flood the market with them. At such a low cost. The trade agreement forged by King Echoes of the Federation has effectively been rendered as a mere formality, as Sepia's items continue popping up in our very own black market. Even so, the trade agreement did also serve diplomatic purposes beyond just its economic benefits. All useless. There's no point to such an agreement that only serves to hinder us. Inform them that we are officially annulling the deal. You can't be... What? Would you like to say your opinion on the matter, We can't annul the deal. We've welcomed their hero Alec from the Federation as my son-in-law. So what? If I say we don't need this deal, that's that. I'd like for us to maintain the status quo. I don't wish to stir things up so long as the other side formally asks that we review the details of the agreement. What if I simply command you to do as I say on this matter, Jalam. You just don't like what I have to tell you, Saul. Do as you please. The hell if I care. Next up, the law and order of our cities. Ah, that would be certainly fall under the jurisdiction of the Heretic Knights, huh? My bad on that front. We've got some stray servants who've been rioting. It's only natural that they try to desperately form some sort of bond before they disappear from the surface. Hey, maybe it'd be a good idea for us to put a limit on how many servants someone can own. I know this is all heresy, but we seem to have caused quite a bit of resentment among our aristocrats, though I'm still a supporter of yours, King Zakharov. Goodness. We will tighten our restrictions on how many servants a person can own. The situation has ballooned to essentially allowing people to have their own private armies. We must also ensure that servants themselves are not treated so brutally. There's precedent in Sepia of using brainwashing-like techniques to amass soldiers, or in their case, hands for their giant corporation. Ooh, interesting you mentioned this, Zakharov. This will only result in more strays flooding the above ground. The real question is, how do we get all those extra back down underground? That would require a cooperative effort with the Heretic Knights, and it would be done so at a steady pace. My lair isn't too popular these days. Are you not aware? Regulations this, regulation that. I say to hell with all the regulations. Have we all forgotten where we're at? We are in the Great Holy Republic of Amberdon. I don't know whose knowledge or magic you used to bring us about this progress, but you sure made yourself look like a big shot. I have no intention of going against the will of our god of the air, but you must have grown tired with the demons of our underworld. Shalom, that is not the case at all. For far too long, we have entrusted fools like you with our prophetic messages. Despite always failing time and time again, you all happened to one day bow your head to us and beg for power, and the moment you had the illusion that you gained that power, you just had to get cocky. Today I'm once again bearing witnesses to that very stupidity which I speak of. I am absolutely appalled at how boring all this is to hear. Well, I don't wish to place a curse on you by saying this. Let me be clear here. The days of Amberdon's future are numbered the moment you all try to reject our kind. That I certainly understand to be true, for without the blessings of a dragon vein, advancement on the surface is nigh impossible. Given Amberdon's long, deep history with the demons of the underworld, we understand that far too well. As of now, though, the turnout and quality of relics from our lair of the abyss have been declining for some time, despite being under the direct care of the royal palace. That right there, see for yourself how there is no harmony to be had between the gods and people. Zakharov's voice trembles as he continues reading off from his report. Our lair has endured a great deal as it had to confront the very weakness formed by the bonds which have complicated its connections between the demons of the underground and the people on the surface. Are you saying that old Mr. Hybe's powers have gone down? I wonder why. I'll end up just like any other old bag of bones. Please, allow me some time to think. Aren't you supposed to be my divine messenger? What good could a doll's musing ever accomplish? I am at a loss. I can't see the path ahead. Oh, Dragoon of the Dawn, I have indeed lost to you, Kun. If I hadn't changed my ways, I would have surely been the one to trigger that calamity back then. Quite the clever, logical argument coming from you. However, I have to be frank here and tell you that I have lost all interest in you. Now that I no longer have interest in you, I shall be returning to my lair. The surface just doesn't suit me at all. Chalam! Ooh. Oh dear, my boy Jalam's heading off. If this is the making of your romance story, shouldn't you be chasing after him, or should you not chase after him? Rest assured, old Mr. Hybe here is on your side, Zakharov, my boy. I'll still love the heck out of you even when you're distraught and tormented. Do you like me in return, Zakharov, my boy? I'm sure you do. If so, you won't run away from me too, will ya? Please don't run off. Have you been taking great care of the amethyst that I bestowed upon you? With Jalam gone, that means I'll be powering down, so I best head back myself. But then... yes, you'd end up awfully lonely. Our lair can be a pretty dark and lonely place, you know. I understand. This is a tribulation that has been conferred on me. You sure don't go out and simply say that you're in need of guidance, huh? You need to suffer a lot more first. I became conceited thanks to you, and it's that arrogance which led to my defeat. Yet that does not mean I have given up. What's this? A fight starting? I want in on it too. Now, no need to get angry. My, this has been quite unusual, I must say. The tension is quite palpable, it would seem. If we end up at the right conclusion by postponing our final decision for now, I say there's no need to rush things today. With this first session of the new year, we are to embark on the next chapter of Amberdon's story. I believe so too. I say it's high time we hold an election. We need someone smart and clever, someone who's super cool and sexy. The time has come for me to rise and shine. You really think so? Even if we held an election, I'm quite sure King Zakharov would get re-elected. I am in no need of votes from your voter base of good-for-nothing sorcerers. I'll win in a landslide by a majority vote made up of everybody else. Why don't we just give that a try then? The role of Divine Messenger is one that only Lord Jalam may decide. It does not appear as though Lord Jalam has forsaken his bond with King Zakharov. Delving into this matter further on our part would only be going against the will of our Trinity and the Divine Messenger. Solveig explains as he glances at the ring on Zakharov's ring finger. Zakharov's daughter, Elaine, had created a pair of rings for their engagement, and the other half must surely still be in Jalam's possession. You are correct. My sincere apologies, but I believe we ought to dismiss today's session at this juncture. However, you are absolutely correct, Father Solveig. We must first ascertain the current state of our people before jumping to any conclusions. Yes, of course. I've already compiled the necessary materials. Ooh. Oh, hi, Elaine! Father! Elaine! Is today's session of Parliament over already? It looked as though you had only begun. My apologies, my love, but I have an important matter to discuss with Father Solveig that I must attend to next. Oh my. I say we ought to have our fine Lady Elaine join in on the discussion. We're discussing our reports regarding the current status of our cities here in Amberdon. Or would you perhaps have a matter to discuss with King Zakharov, Lady Elaine? Alec and the rest of his family have arrived, it seems. Would you at least appear for dinner, even if it would be just to say hello? I say Lady Elaine's matter takes priority, does it not? Oh dear, don't tell me you forgot, Father. I truly apologize. A serious diplomatic matter arose that I can't quite remove myself from. You look very tired. The start of the year doesn't appear to be going so well. If there's anything that I can do to help, or Jalam for that matter. Anyway, allow me to give you my report as we head to the port. Oh, we are starting off. Interestingly. Ooh! Ooh, it's the gang! It's Amory, Gaia, and Barbaros, or Kun and Kun and my save our playthrough. But we're walking along them. Wow! Amberdon is so warm! Right? Cold waves do not match the climate set in place for El Dorado. The cold must be due to some magical entity. Yep, this took place during the cold. Indulgence, no doubt. Why do you always got so dense, Ball? Warm's gotta feel way better on account of your dragon body. My scaly side was getting super cold, so Amberdon feels way better. That's what you were going through? I should have knitted you sweaters. I agree. Places that are warm are way better. I love this New Year's vacation of ours. Precisely. I think it's great that we got to come. Despite the backstory we got with this place. Hey, no need to mention that, Stallon. Spare me that, at least in front of Elaine, will ya? Of course. Alex, so long as you don't mind being here, then all is well. Besides, quite some time has elapsed since then. I wonder where Father could be. Ah, over there! Stalon, at least let me hide behind you! Oh, come on. I'm scared! Cause I actually have to behave in front of King Zakharov! You're his son-in-law, no less. Ought a hero such as yourself not to have flawless carriage. Goodness, didn't you two just meet earlier? Oh, come on, Elaine. Even you get nervous whenever you have to meet with Jalam. Well, yes. Now there, Alec. Please don't be so crass. He's right. You are in no position of lacking the tactfulness of a proper gentleman. Huh? Oh, Elaine, I'm so sorry about this. Kun, back me up, will ya? I'm begging ya. Hey, what's the matter with you? Weren't you the one who said you'd tough this out? I know. Of course I know I gotta do things right here. That's right, Alec. You must understand your place here. I'm the son-in-law of King Zakharov himself. His son-in-law. Going on adventures was way more easier to manage. Well, if it isn't him... Ah, hi! Hi, I hope all is well for everyone. Elaine, it's wonderful to see you home. Father! Why, if it isn't King Zakharov, it has certainly been quite a while since we last met. Mr. Morgan, I'm glad to see you are doing well. It sure has been a while! You must be all terribly tired from your long voyage. Please relax at our royal palace. Bro, your face is all tensed up. Definitely a rare sight to see. Kun, aren't you just swell? Is that because you know you're the victor? No, that's not it at all. I don't care about who won or lost. These guys took care of us when we were trained during their Academy's Arcane Bootcamp, and so I know they're not bad people. Ooh, Arcane Bootcamp, interesting that you mentioned that. But I will say, he does seem awfully exhausted. Why do you think he seems so worn out? It's likely due to him being smacked around by his partner, his doggesty Mr. Floppy Dingaling, the one guy I don't see here. Quit that! You must be talking about Jalam, right? Jalam is one of the gods of the Divine Trinity, and he's the most famous of them all in the Holy Republic of Amberdon. The most important person in all of El Dorado is me, Dragon King Barbaros. I'm the one who's the coolest, most important one in the world. Sir Barbaros, that's no way to be mature. Ooh. Father, you look unwell. No, I'm fine. It's nothing really. You've come all this way to be home, so that makes today most auspicious, no? You aren't pushing yourself too hard, are you? I've been so worried about whether the day would come that you'd be able to have some peace of mind, Father. Hey. Huh? Oh no. Has something happened? What a bother. I shall go take a look. Oh! Hello. We got a snake beast folk and wow, that is certainly an outfit, but we will just look past that. Hey, I bought this meal tonic from your place. You're certain it's okay to drink this stuff, yeah? My bro tried some first and he went nuts. What's this? A complaint I hear? They just didn't have the guts to handle it. Pardon me. That potion bottle there is a bit of a concern to me. Has this item been approved for distribution? I sense rather powerful magic emanating from it. The hell do you think you are? You can't just pop out of nowhere like that. Besides, you reek of beastly odors yourself. My, whatever could you be talking about? Moreover, I'm questioning you on that item there. Oh, that guy's father Solveig. Do you not know who that man is? Huh? That he is right. I am indeed Provost Solveig, and I serve our King Zakharov. Speaking of whom, King Zakharov is right over there. Ah? This is none of your business. What even is a provost anyway? You're clearly someone who'd be on my side in this situation. The snake beastonoid merchant's long, slender body slithers away down an alleyway, carrying the potion Apparently it's called a battle at the center of their debate, along with him. If he's gonna run off with the male tonic I bought from him, the least he could do is give me a refund. Salve smells the lingering scent on the adventurer's arm, which causes a warm sensation to gently strike him through the back of his eye sockets, just from its strange fragrance. Just as I thought, this must be some sort of unregistered poison. May I ask you in detail what you know about it? Huh? I don't know anything about it. Let go. Peace out. I'll submit the request for our heretic knights to investigate it. That merchant dealing in poisons must be Hamamsh, or however you call his name. I'm just gonna call him Hamamsh. I've had my eyes on him, especially given how he's become quite the wealthy dealer as of late. He has yet to register with any guild, and he was more or less anonymous up until fairly recently. What's this? He sells poisons? Are they meant to be used in magic? If that were simply it, I'd be far less worried, but... You don't mean to tell me you intend on drinking it for yourself as it is. I believe I overheard that it is some sort of male tonic. Huh? Oh! By the way, the unit you saw before and this unit, they're both in the other exchange shop. Yeah. Hey, you doing alright? You look like you're all dizzy. I gotta get right. I ain't right, but I gotta get right. Out of my way. I've gotta get right. Ow! Alec! What the heck was up with that guy? The adventurer who had just bumped into Alec appears lifeless as he seemingly sucked back down into the alley. Is this some sort of pleasure-inducing poison? That snake was a dealer, no. Most likely, yes. Is it because of my rule that my populace feels as though they must turn to poisons to solve their problems? Father, you mustn't blame yourself so harshly. I put in place limitations of how servants are subjugated, so that no one repeats the mistake of becoming too deeply involved with demons in the way that we have. That distortion was thrust upon our citizenry before it could be properly addressed and resolved. My rule has largely reflected the laws of the Federation, yet for some reason or another, I am left with no choice but to admit that the results show that we are not faring well. Father... Well, we are still very much in a transitional period of momentous change. I have hesitated to inform you of this matter, but this is the current state of our bazaar. Well, you've done your part. We must face reality at this point. Minister Morgan, I'm terribly sorry, but to be quite frank with you, I ask that you consider revising our trade agreement. Why, of course. I was expecting as much. Let us find the best way forward that benefits both our Federation and your fine Amberdon. First, however, let us rest. There are still many days ahead of us in which we shall be keeping you company. Otherwise, you won't be able to come up with the marvelous plan I'm sure you're capable of producing. I do sincerely apologize for all this. Hey guys, look at that crowd of people over there. Ooh. What is this area? Alec points in the same direction as where the adventurer from earlier had wandered away to aimlessly. While that listless adventurer certainly sticks out like a sore thumb, the noisy crowd gives off a clearly strange vibe. Looks like a lively place. That there is a sauna, which is a hothouse of sorts that utilizes a small-scale underground lair. A sauna? Is it like the steam bath in the Federation? A sauna is a kind of facility one goes to sweat it out to feel refreshed. The Federation has the grand bathhouse to boast, does it not? I am quite envious of it. If I recall, it is a massive public bathhouse that was supposedly built by your very own King Equus. There are saunas like that which use those small-scale layers all over the place. Yet how come there are so many people gathered at that one? Yes, well, I'm sure the populace feel an increased need for somewhere to relax. Even so, this is quite strange, isn't it? Wow, we're getting to see the problems of Amberdon straight up. I don't wish to cause us any trouble by doing so, but I would like to investigate this in the coming days. Will that be permissible? Yes, I'll leave that to your discretion. An amberite sauna, huh? Sounds interesting, honestly. They do wonders when you wish to meditate, but it has been ages since I've utilized one myself. In that case, Father, why don't you relax some at the sauna inside our royal palace? That sounds like a splendid idea. I'll make the proper arrangements so that King Zakharov may relax there after supper. Or perhaps he has too many duties planned to attend to. Father, at least allow yourselves just today. You are indeed right about that. You have a sauna there. My, that sounds refreshing. Be sure to thoroughly scrub your father-in-law's back, Alex. What? Morgan! Hold up, you'll be going in the sauna too, right, Father? Yes, of course. I shall be having Father Solvay here serve as our guide accordingly. Ah, as you wish. Well, it's not as though anything ought to happen today at least. Why, there's no better time than now, King Zakharov. I suppose you're right. So, I guess I'll be scrubbing your back. Do your best, Alec. Oh my goodness, Elaine. I'm so nervous that I'm stiff as a board. I kind of can't even picture what it would look like to see King Zakharov in a sauna. What should I have our conversation be about? What should I even talk about? It'll end up being just me and him, so you come too, Kun. Besides, aren't the saunas back home in the Federation always too crowded? Yeah, I suppose. Hey, how come you're blushing, Kun? Nah, it's nothing really. Oh goodness. Kun can't help but remember how he and Barboris had visited the Grand Bathhouse back in the Federation just days prior. Of course, he could never discuss the full details of their visit out in the open. Speaking of which, where did Ball and Amory go? Don't tell me they've gone off somewhere. Oh dear, I hope they aren't lost. We must search for them. Our back alleys are far from behind the safest. Nah, I'm sure they'll be alright. I'll catch up with you guys soon, so you all feel free to head back to the Royal Palace. I more or less know where they must be. Strange, huh? Zakharov couldn't help but dwell on how Jolam had yelled spitefully at him that he was returning down to his lair before doing just that and leaving him. Father? Yes, my apologies. I don't believe they would have gone far either, but... Kun, may I have a word with you? As from now, Amberdon, I'm afraid to say, isn't the safest place it once was. I'll call upon our heretic knights and students alike so that you don't become lost either, Kun. Okay, sounds good. Ooh, more stories. Where are we? Golly. Sir Barbaros, where are you heading to? Please wait up. I smell the sweet fragrance of the chaos, which is the mingling of man and demon. Barboris and Amory had become caught up in the crowd, finding themselves deep down the alley. Oh, it's Farag! Oh! Hey, you! Just where were you off to? Talking to you, you midget servant. Hey, you're a servant, aren't you? Bring those two to me. That's an order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you two pipsqueaks, don't anger Farag. We don't need to get chewed out because of you. Sir Barbaros, they're calling us. Are they the bad kind of friends? We are not servants. Don't lump me in the likes with the likes of you. That's right, I'm Sir Barbaros' servant. A kobold for your information. Just come here already. Everything's fine. There ought to be plenty of guys who are into shorties like you. Hey, please let go of me. Sir Barbaros, I'm getting kidnapped. Huh? Sir Husband is worrying about us. Please, transform and save me. Look, that man has a crystal mass of the poisonous gem Cinnabar embedded in his chest. Hey, no touching me! There's no doubt about it. A magical beast of some sort has bedded him. Now I'm intrigued. We've gone from those milk tanker who entrapped himself to some demon-possessed fool of a king in the desert. Wow, golly. You did not have to mention Equus and Zakharov like that. What a fool he must be following suit. Huh? None of that makes any sense to me. But I feel like we're getting ourselves into some sort of dilemma, or so that it's what it feels like. Sir Barbaros, please try not to go out of your way to get ourselves into even more trouble. What's this I'm hearing? How could I ever just throw my curiosity out the door when we're out on an adventure? Wait, so does that mean you and I are adventurers, Sir Barbaros? I've become far too bored as of late. It's time we head out there, rat. That's the spirit. Right this way, shorties. Wait, no! Sir Husband, help! Okay. Wow. Okay. This chapter is called Constant Close Contact in the Magical Den Sauna. That's the title. I was trying to memorize it, golly. Hey, you employee there, over here now. The adventurer yells into the void as he illuminates the darkness with a flame lit in his right hand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming. This adventurer has not gone crazy, which is evident from how he addressed the servant working there as an employee. I got enough Dracos here for a single-use ticket. Sell me one. Thank you for your patronage, as always. Lots of your pals inside are having loads of fun. Heck yeah! Jackpot! I just have to stay till nightfall. Wait, till the break of dawn. That's how long I need to sort myself out for. The adventurer, who had been wandering about aimlessly as if he were lifeless, is now as awake as can be. His eyes lit up as he descends down a certain staircase in the dark alleyway. He has arrived at a spread-out underground facility sweltering with heat. The concentration of magical particles in the air is suffocating, telling anyone who breathes this stuff in that this place is undoubtedly part of a lair. Sir Barbaros, please don't leave me by myself. Hey, zip it, dummies. I told you to keep quiet down in here. Our patrons won't be able to sort themselves out. I mean, you say that and all, but... Hurry up, slowpokes. Into our workers' lounge you go. Sorry to keep you two waking, rookies of the day. I'll be teaching you two what it means to get to work here. What's going on here? Damn it, I don't have time for you, otherwise I'll get chewed out. If I can't work here, I'll end up as a stray again. Alright, shorty, you'll be just like me. If you wish to return to your lair, you'd best do that now. I do have a home to go to. How about you, Mr. Magical Beast? I do not. What even is a home to go back to? I've been a homeless stray from the start, but a lot of masters have been letting their servants loose. The authorities are being stricter on us strays, so I can't just walk around with a peace of mind. So you're not going back to the lair you came from? Once you've known the taste of man, you'll get addicted to it. At least by being here, that's more or less what I can have. Oh, Mr. Magical Beast, please wait for me! It's so foggy down here. I can't see a thing in front of me. Where even am I? Wow, everyone's naked down here. Is this some kind of bathhouse? It's way too stuffy and hot in here. What are these herbs and saltiness I'm smelling all about? What could these smells be? First things first, gotta sort things out. Alrighty, I guess it's time for me to strip down too. That's no problem, right? Once I've neatly taken off and set my clothes to the side. And I can't show that. I'm butt naked. Time to find a nice hot bath here. But something about just sitting down right where I'm at might feel just as good. This feels good. Huh? Who the heck is stroking my tail? Don't tell me this place is one of those places guys go to, oh no. I wonder if it's okay for me to stroke you too. I bet it is, yeah? Oh, Lord, would he have mercy? Sir Barbaros? Yay, you were safe after all! Amory smiles awkwardly back at Barbaros. Meanwhile, Barbaros' manhood is firmly erect between his legs. Ugh, what a disappointment. What the heck? I sound like Jalam. What a disappointment. Just when I thought I had stumbled on someone's fine-looking tail. You know this sauna has no rats allowed. I am a kobold, and you know that. Besides, don't say such mean things about mousies like that. Yippee! Oh, this one's so cute and fluffy. A little shorty who's all butt naked. What? Huh? This one is my personal rat. Sorry to disappoint. What's that? This one's got a partner with him? Hey, Sir Barbaros, so this place is one of those, more or less the same thing as the Grand Bathhouse back in the Federation. Well, there's a far more sinister magic afloat here. Barbaros stares intently through the thick loyally rising up from the sauna's cues. This concentrated fog is mixed with a powerful wicked intent on corrupting these men with its noxious effects. Behold, and see for yourself all these men becoming aroused at the sight of my naked body. Barbaros proclaims, pretending as though he's still talking to Amory, when in fact he is deliberately flaunting his manliness with various poses to the sea of men inside the sauna. With Amory being right in front of him, the immense dragon musk which is released from Barbaros' chest and armpits, which are freed along with his salty sweat, his cheeks becoming immediately flush upon impact. Wow, Sir Barbaros, you're so cool! I should love to do it with you, Sir Barbaros. What's up with you? I thought this was just your long-awaited vacation. That made it all the more reason to. Very well. I'll flaunt my goods at you and permit you to do to me as you please. So you do care about me, Sir Barbaros? You should have married me, Sir Barbaros, golly! As Amory jumps into Barbaros' arms, the other adventurers look on with envy as they let out quite audible sighs. Sir Barbaros? Well, I say it's time for me, Dragon King Barbaros, the coolest there ever was, to get down and do it with every lame-ass magical beast in this sauna, of all places. The lamer they are, the more I'll stand out, which will mean I'll be the talk of the town right from the start of this new year. I'll show just how dreary of a dump this holy republic is by demonstrating how much more famous and important that I am. Alright, you horned up adventurers, eyes on me. Keep your eyes glued to me. I am no lame ass. I'm a male from a distinguished kobold household. It's only a matter of time till you stop laughing. Man, I sure love you, Sir Barbaros. Ooh. My, it's gotten late, hasn't it? How was it, getting a head start on experiencing the chaos which Amberdon has to offer? Taking in all that magic must have been quite nourishing for you, Dragon King Barbaros. This is all Sir Barbaros' fault. The heck are you whining for? You are pretty pleased with yourself from the looks of it. Well, thanks to you two, we're late to dinner. I'm sure we've made everyone worry about us. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I know the boat arrived right on time and all. No, please don't worry. I for one was able to make unexpected gains. Kun, these magical dens, saunas, are amazing! These attractions are way more lecherous than even the Grand Bathhouse back in the Federation. Now that I've had my fill, it's time to go in for another run at it. Am I right? Hooray! Yes, Sir Barbaros? I wonder if Alec and the rest have already eaten. I hope we haven't been making them wait for this whole time. Well, by now, they're likely relaxing right now. Of course, in the Royal Palace owned sauna. Ooh. What? It's just the two of us in here? Why yes, please feel at home. I mean, you say that and all, but I hear there's a place called the Grand Bathhouse in the Federation, which also has saunas, so I'm sure you know what to do. Ah yes, I gotta strip down first. Very good. Sakharov turns away, as if turned off by Alec being a child who's hard to deal with, and takes off his own robe. Huh? Is that thing around King Zakharov's crotch a chastity belt? Oh goodness, Alex. Well, at least you know at least you know how to get closer to him. Maybe it's some sort of amberite accessory. Wait, no, I shouldn't be so focused on that. Stripping down. Ooh. My, this has been a while. This does certainly help clear the mind. Yeah, you've traveled all this way, which I'm sure wasn't easy. Please, I implore you to make yourself at home. Gotcha. Lane-kun, what should I be doing right now? Lend me your strength. Whew. Sakharov takes in a deep whiff from a bag of herbs before drooping down and staring into space. As much of a dullard as Alec may be, he does finally notice how Zakharov is finally relaxing in this brief respite, considering how stiff he normally looks. Yet, just as when Alec is about to break the ice, Zakharov beats him to it. So, huh? How's it been with Elaine? She's hasn't really changed at all since we got married. Oh, and we get along pretty well. That's not to say we've never argued, but so long as she isn't pushing you around. Nah, she's never. I practically had Elaine locked up in the monastery on the holy mountain of Tate. I suppose it couldn't be helped that she would end up being so interested about the outside world the more she read. Looking back now, I'm glad that she was chosen by you. Yeah. Well, Elaine might have been the one who chose you. I wouldn't have any way to know. Despite being her father, I know nothing about her. Zakharov's face drips with sweat, which appears to accentuate the regret he holds as Elaine's father. May I inquire on whether you two share any secrets as a couple? Say what? My apologies for the intrusive question. I should have known better. I'm just generally asking out of curiosity, given how I'm not quite fit for such a relationship myself, as it seems. Well, the two of us have been going on adventures together quite a bit as of late. Oh, this is the alt! Adventures, you say? You're still continuing with those dangerous journeys? Wait, no, we don't do anything dangerous. They're just quests we accept from the guild. Well, I guess they could be. Quests, you say? Is demand still high for adventures in the Federation even still after the looming threat of the Dragon King has gone? Yeah, well, the quest and earnings aren't much to speak of though. I know there's a lot out there that we could be doing instead. Heck, I have thought about finding a more honest line of work, but whenever Elaine and I look at the guild's quest bulletin board, we both get so excited that, I see. That makes us similar in that regard. Huh? Once again, Zakharov is bobbing his head down as he stares into space. Alec, meanwhile, can't even fathom what it would look like seeing Zakharov exciting over looking at the quest bulletin board. Ultimately, I think she and I are really cut out for going on adventures. Oh. That's why nothing really's changed since getting married from before. Oh. Elaine's always liked writing about her journeys in her diary since way back when, you know. Well, she's never let me read it, of course, but still. I see. Well, I too am only capable of being what I'm cut out to be. Even upon being chosen as the divine messenger, or even upon being chosen as leader for a brief time, I learned of what happiness could be attained around the corner on my path to enlightenment. But what I've experienced pales in comparison to how lofty my expectations were. Attaining that enlightenment has only left me disappointed. And so I have chosen to be in anguish once more, as I lack the courage to seize with that happiness for myself. Even Alec, at this point, feels as though he might lean in and tell Zakharov he's thinking too hard about it. With them all naked together in the sauna, King Zakharov seems so distant as he torments himself over his inner troubles like a lonely adult. You two are young and wise. I too ought to be honest with myself. This is not the time for me to be taking long shots at my dilemma. Yeah, probably right about that. Sorry, this has all been about me. Forget everything I've said. I thought you were just angry with me this whole time, so I'm sorta relieved. I have been angry at you, just to be clear, of course. Elaine is my sweet daughter who can only stay alive with a glass heart. To think that she would grow up to fight alongside some foreign warrior, strong and resolute in her own right. I would never dreamt of such a thing to come to pass, but here I have been made a witness of that. That is where I'm arrogant. I mistakenly believed that I could have my daughter, as well as all over Amberdawn, act in accordance to my will. Even now, I am no different. All I do is mull over my own short-sighted wisdom and tread water. After today, once I've rested, I believe it's time I try leaving this palace. Zakharov glances down at his ring finger, where the Alexandriate in his ring quietly shimmers. Ooh. Well, anyway, I'm gonna add more dialogue when I need to, but yes, but yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this episode of another Eidos of Dragonbane R. I hope you enjoy part 1, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye bye!